There will be spoilers ahead for Toy Story. Hi, my name's Bryce, and I'm gonna be your tour guide through Toy Story, showing you every single Easter egg and Pixar connection there is in the film. When it's revealed that Mr. Potato Head is One-Eyed Bart, he yells "Dough," a catchphrase commonly used by Homer Simpson, father of Bart Simpson from The Simpsons. On Andy's birthday banner, his name is written the same way as the signature on his toys. After we see the name Andy written on Buzz's foot, we see Woody raise his foot to reveal the same signature. However, on Woody's foot, the N is backward, signifying that Andy has had Woody since he was learning how to spell. Mr. Potato Head even mentions that Woody's been Andy's favorite toy since kindergarten. The family photos around Andy's house are in the style of older Disney cartoons. In the book Disney Voice Actors, a biographical dictionary by Thomas S. Hishik, it said that Woody is named after the Western character actor Woody Strode. According to the director of Toy Story, John Lasseter, Buzz Lightyear is named after the astronaut Buzz Aldrin, also known as the second man to walk on the moon. After Mr. Potato Head's absolute failure of a Picasso joke, he says, "What are you looking at, ya hockey puck?" Don Rickles, who plays Mr. Potato Head, would refer to rude audience members as hockey pucks. Except in Toy Story, he's referring to a literal hockey puck. Oh, wait a second. What is this? Is this? Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, it is the first in a Mickey. Hanging on the wall is a big old Mickey Mouse watch. But wait another second. What is also this? A second hidden Mickey? Yeah, if we just take this shot of Andy's wallpaper and tilt it like this, there we go, right there. In the clouds, you can make out the shape of Mickey's head. Here's the face, nose, and ears. On Andy's bookshelf, you can see the books with the names The Adventures of Andre and Wally B, Tin Toy, Knick Knack, and Red Stream. All of these are original Pixar shorts. Now, I know what most of you may be thinking. Where's the book named after the short film Luxo Jr.? That I don't know. But the ball from Luxo Jr. can be seen throughout Toy Story. The kids at Andy's birthday party are playing with the ball in the hallway, and Buzz bounces off of it when attempting to fly across Andy's room. Also, Andy has a red Luxo lamp on his desk. Let's go back to that bookshelf. On the spine of Red Stream is the name Reeves, as in William Reeves, one of the key animators who worked on Toy Story. Below Tin Toy is Lasseter, as in John Lasseter, the director of Toy Story. Smyrl, Twist and Twirl by El Money is named after Eliot Smyrl, who worked as a modeling and animation system developer on this film. Scooter Run's author is Aupperle, possibly referring to the Pixar employee Larry Aupperle. Ant and Bee Go on Vacation is named after the Ant and Bee stories by Angela Banner. Next to Knick Knack is the book Grimm's Fairy Tales by Jacob and Wilhelm Grimm. Bo Peep is most likely inspired by the Shepherdess from the fairy tale The Shepherdess and the Chimney Sweep by Hans Christian Andersen. The Shepherdess and the Chimney Sweep is another story about toys coming to life. On Buzz's behind, you can see the Disney trademark. Buzz does some much needed repairs to his ship, and next to him you can see the wooden blocks with the letters B and Z. This is most likely a nod to BZ Petroff, the animation manager of the film. After the night of Woody sleeping in the toy chest, the shark comes out of the chest wearing Woody's hat and says, "Look, I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy." This is clearly a reference to Gary Larson's comic strip, The Far Side. In that comic, the original line is, "Everyone look at me, I'm a cowboy, howdy, howdy, howdy." The Realty company selling Andy's house is named Virtual Realty, as in virtual reality, which is fitting since this is the first computer animated feature film. Virtual Realty's building can be seen next to the Dynaco gas station later in the film. You can hear the iconic Wilhelm Scream when Buzz gets knocked out of the window by the red Luxo lamp. The Wilhelm Scream has been used in films like Star Wars and Indiana Jones. In fact, the globe rolling after Buzz is meant to pay homage to Raiders of the Lost Ark. They even use the same sound effects from that film during this moment. And speaking of Star Wars, Darth Vader's breathing sound effect is used when Buzz surveys Andy's room. This is not the only Star Wars reference in Toy Story. When Buzz explains his mission, it's basically the role of R2-D2 in A New Hope. When Andy and his family leave for Pizza Planet, Buzz jumps onto their car and you can briefly see A113 on their license plate. A113 is the number of the classroom Pixar animators studied at while while attending the California Institute of the Arts. It's become one of the most famous Easter eggs that is put in every single Pixar film. At the Dynaco gas station, Buzz pieces out and says goodbye to Woody using the Vulcan Salute from Star Trek. When the Pizza Planet delivery driver rides up to the Dynaco gas station, he asks for directions to West Cutting Boulevard. West Cutting Boulevard used to be the street where Pixar Animation Studios was located up until the year 2000. The Crat FM sticker on the back of the truck is named after Tia W. Crater, the lead CGI painter of Toy Story. The license plate on the Pizza Planet truck, RES 1536, stands for Toy Story's original resolution of being rendered at 1536 by 922 pixels. When Buzz and Woody first enter Pizza Planet, we see one of the coolest places I've always wanted to visit as a kid. On one of the screens in the center of the room, there's a 39-minute countdown to the next launch. The end of this countdown lines up perfectly with the moment Woody and Buzz land in Andy's car. In the arcade, you can see the 1972 Atari game Pong. The Wacka Alien game is inspired by the chestburster scene from the 1979 sci-fi classic Alien. There's a list of high scores that appears throughout the arcade. AAA's high score is a phone number with the area code of Richmond, California. I'm assuming this was Pixar's number before they changed locations. WDW's high score is a phone number with a 407 area code from, you guessed it, Orlando, Florida. This was Walt Disney World's phone number for their ticket center. MPI score is the number pi. KIM score represents December 7th, 1993. In order to better understand this, we gotta go to November 19th, 1993, the date of the Black Friday reel. The rejected storyboard reel that almost canceled the entire project of Toy Story. After showing this reel, the production team had 2 weeks to turn the script around. So I'm assuming December 7th, 1993 is when the project went back into production. And lastly, we have MTV with a ridiculously low score. You can see the text Julie McBarfold has cooties written on Sid's backpack. This is in reference to the camera manager of the film, Julie M. McDonald. There are cans of Dr. Catmull's old-fashioned root beer scattered throughout Sid's room. This brand of root beer is named after the executive producer of Toy Story, Edwin Catmull. When it starts raining outside, you can see this Megadork poster behind Sid. And right here is another hidden Mickey. Anyway, the carpet in Sid's hallway resembles the carpet from the Overlook Hotel in Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. I have a feeling that won't be the only Shining reference we see in these Pixar films. Also, Arlie Emery, who plays Sergeant Hartman in Stanley Kubrick's Full Metal Jacket, plays Sarge in this film. Upon finding that out, I was literally like, this is the best person for that role. Am I right? When Woody runs down the stairs in Sid's house, he quotes The Wizard of Oz by repeatedly saying, "There's no place like home, there's no place like home." When Buzz watches the commercial for the Buzz Lightyear toy, it says the toys are available at Al's Toy Barn. We'll get to see more of that toy store in Toy Story 2. By the way, my favorite creation by Sid is when he takes a pterodactyl head and replaces it with the head of a doll, making it a pterodactyl. When Buzz, Mrs. Nesbitt, attends Hannah's tea party, Hannah uses a Utah teapot. The Utah teapot is a 3D test model that was created in 1975 by Martin Newell. It's an inside joke among computer animators to place this object within their films, TV shows, or video games. At this tea party, Buzz has a bit of an existential crisis and says to Woody, "1 minute you're defending the whole galaxy and suddenly you find yourself sucking down Darjeeling with Marie Antoinette and her little sister." Quick history lesson: Marie Antoinette was guillotined. End of lesson. The toolbox on the milk crate Woody gets trapped under is from the brand Binford Tools. Binford Tools is the hardware company from the 90s sitcom Home Improvement. Tim Allen, who voices Buzz Lightyear, also plays Tim the Toolman Taylor in Home Improvement. In the milk crate, you can see an improvised interrogation handbook. This would explain Sid's Star Wars A New Hope inspired interrogation when he burns Woody with a magnifying glass. In the same book, you can see the text TM31-210. As in the TM31-210 Improvised Munition Handbook, a United States Army technical manual that educates you on how to make improvised explosives. This is pretty fitting for Sid's love of explosions, as he literally has an I Heart Explosion sticker on his wall and buys the Big One firework from Illegal Fireworks, as in illegal fireworks. During the scene where Woody emotionally destroys Sid by scaring him with the other toys, Woody turns his head around in a full 360 motion like a freaking owl, a reference to the horror film The Exorcist. Eggman Movers is named after the art director of the film, Ralph Eggleston, whose login name at Pixar was the Eggman. The license plate on the moving truck reads MLY1K9, as in Molly K9, named after a dog from the Pixar studio. On this house, right over here next to the truck, you can see what looks like a shadow of the snowman from the Pixar short Knick Knack. Or maybe I've just been looking at this movie for a little bit too long. When Buzz escapes Sid's dog on the remote control car, you can see the red car he was hiding under has the license plate HTT 1195. In fact, a lot of cars have this same license plate during the chase sequence. Anyway, HTT stands for High Tech Tunes, the computer animation firm that produced the film. 1195 stands for November 1995, the month and year Toy Story was released. It turns out November 1995 is the date for all the stickers on each vehicle's license plate. Also, HTT appears earlier in the film on a poster in Sid's room. When Woody, Buzz, and the remote control car are pursuing the moving truck, Andy's little sister looks out the car window and sees the toys in the mirror. When in the car, you can hear the Lion King song Hakuna Matata playing on the radio. At the beginning of Toy Story, when Andy plays with his favorite toy Woody, you can hear a solo version of the song You've Got a Friend in Me by Randy Newman. In the end, when Buzz and Woody are Andy's two favorite toys, we hear a duet of the same song with Randy Newman and Lyle Lovett. During the ending credits, Andy's mom is credited as Mrs. Davis, revealing that Andy's last name is Davis. They're the Davises. Lastly, I just wanted to mention something that I noticed throughout this massive Easter egg hunt. Most of these characters start to blink with only one eye at a time, not both simultaneously. This offset blinking is done to emulate the eyelids of real-life toys. Real-life toys that have the ability to blink. Not on their own, just when, people move them. Those are all the Easter eggs I have for you today. I honestly had a lot of fun making this, so please let me know if you want to see more every Easter egg in Pixar videos later in the future, because it would be pretty awesome if I could do an Easter egg hunt for every single Pixar film. And I feel like this goes without saying, but please let me know if I left any Easter egg out. And if I didn't leave anything out because I'm someone who's clearly not capable of human error, I really want to hear from you. Comment below what your favorite Easter egg was. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video talking about a Pixar film.